I want some flour.
So is that all they got is gummies? The hell?
Ain't got no flour.
Why is it only showing the...
Change the output. There you go. Alright.
Oh, it's only... This is that one that only has top shelf. That's right.
What's up, y'all? We here in Laws. What's up, what?
Election being rigged, and now
Cool.
the Fannie.
I still want to get you one tomorrow.
Because of.
You?
See, that's Shannon keeps telling us. You invest in SpaceX, it's about to go public. It's going to make Elon a trillionaire, but it's going to make a lot of people a lot of money. 5% the market's crashing. Man, stock market's crashing.
This is fine.
Dude, this was an accident. I played this on accident. It was supposed to be $5,
Yeah.
and the other one was supposed to be $1, right?
Yeah.
It came out to $10.
Yeah.
Right? You know why I think? Look, it says 5. Look, times 2. What's that mean?
Oh, I don't know. Two tickets, 2 chances,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
He did $5 times 2.
So it came out to $10.
I think so.
There's another one that if you win, you win. They do theirs different out here. If you win, right, you get $1 million for the rest of your life.
Nice. Nice.
It's $5. See, millionaire. See, if you win this one,
Yeah.
me and you will get millions of dollars every year for the rest of our life.
Hell yeah.
We'll be like Elon Musk overnight.
I know, man.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, we're gonna win, dude. I know. Oh yeah, NXT's coming on. You gonna vote for Shallow?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hopefully the CW channel will get it on here. No, get it on my phone.
Man, I'm telling you, I had a dream we won, bro. I'm telling you, I know it sounds crazy. I had a dream we won. I had a dream we won. You wanna do your predictions? I'm gonna go through the itinerary.
Oh, for the fight. Hold on. Yeah, let me wake up a little more. I'm saying right now.
Get the snacks on 7-Eleven.
Oh, whoa. Here we go.
That's that. 99 years.
Now the sentencing is coming up.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were sentencing the same day.
Old school online security tools leave you half protected.
Okay, this is Washington D.C. itinerary. Monday, Tuesday, June 8th, June 9th, 2026. Leave house to Sacramento Airport at 7 p.m. Check into airport at United Airlines terminal with real ID, boarding pass. Flight. Depart Sacramento 11 p.m. to New Jersey, New York. Tuesday, June 9th, arrive at the Newark Library Airport around 7:10 a.m. 5 hours, 10 minutes. Flight. That flight to the New Jersey Airport, right?
Yeah.
New Jersey Airport. It didn't seem no 5 hours.
No.
It didn't. It was 5 hours and 10 minutes, but the flight wasn't that. It didn't seem that long. He was going fast. Flight U as in Universe, A as in Apple, 4444 departs Newark Airport to Ronald Reagan Airport, Washington D.C. at 9 a.m. 1 hour, 50 minutes layover. Arrive at Ronald Reagan Airport, Washington D.C. at 10:29 a.m. 1 hour, 29-minute flight. Take taxi from Ronald Reagan Airport to Days Inn Hotel, 2.5 miles, 15 minutes, 33, Washington D.C. Check-in hotel. Cool. Okay. Washington, D.C. itinerary 2020.
Commander-in-Chief says the United States must respond. This after Iran.
You got the wrong date, and then you actually put 2025. 2026. Okay. June 10th, Wednesday, day 1. Arlington National. Because we supposed to rest. Yeah. Okay. Get back here. Once we get to our hotel, we chose 1 day for rest day to get caught up from the jet lag. Yeah. Check in the hotel at 12 p.m. Rest for the day and dinner. Okay.
between Iran and Israel back and forth over the
Yeah, see,
weekend. And now you have
2026 here.
with the president putting the blame for the
Then you actually put 2025 here.
on the Iranians and
Okay,
saying
it's
there has to be
2026.
some kind of
Okay,
response.
after we check in the hotel, you rest for the day. That's what we're doing now. Then June 10th, Wednesday, day one, Arlington National Cemetery and West National Mall. And then in the distance. In the morning, 9 a.m., Arlington National Cemetery, changing of the guard at JFK gravesite. We're going there. And the other things we're going to be doing, ways we're going to be going, times, lengths, miles and distance, and changing the guard to him, to the unknown soldier, and the ceremonies. Okay, yeah, lunch at 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. tomorrow. This is our day. We're starting our itinerary tomorrow. This is when we come here and check in, leave, come and check out the room, rest for the day, dinner. You know what I'm saying? Rest for the day, dinner. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing right now. We're just resting for the day. Tomorrow we start our day, June 10th, and then we have a whole itinerary written up here, all the way from June 10th, day one, all the way to JFK gravesite, lunch 12 to 1, afternoon 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., Lincoln Memorial and Washington Monument, evening walk and take with DC. So we have a lot of things going on. June 11th through day 2, Mount Vernon day trip. We're going to George Washington's house in George Washington's Mount Vernon, where George Washington's house was and where he's buried. We're going to Mount Vernon to pay respects to the first president of the United States, George Washington, where he's resting at. It's just the way it was when he passed away. So it's like a memorial site thing. So we're going to be having lunch. It kind of breaks down each way we're going to go, what we're doing. We have a big Washington, D.C. itinerary and a New York itinerary. So we're going to probably bring one of our books with us because we have everything written down here. Probably have to bring at least one of them with us. Daniel got his itinerary. It's the same thing. We both have our itineraries. It's the same itinerary. Washington, D.C. vacation. So then you got lunch, you got afternoon. We're going to focus on the mall nearby. We're going to the Metro 12 library entry. We're going to walk in miles. We're going to the FBI requires advance congressional approval. Yep. Good morning. Yeah, we're broken everything down from the day, from Sunday the 14th, everything. Tomorrow we're going to New York. Tomorrow's going to be in New York. Tomorrow is just one day, and we're spending this one day in New York. So we really broke everything down. So this is the New York itinerary. It's called A Day in New York. So we're just spending one day in New York. Because when we went to Philadelphia for WrestleMania 40, I forgot to bring my driver's license, and I only brought my ID, so we couldn't get the rental car. So we weren't able to do the New York itinerary like we planned. Going to Ground Zero and trying the famous New York pizza and the bodegas and the Akis and, you know what I'm saying, all the Madison Square Garden, Ground Zero, Trade Center, World Trade Center, you know. Those are things that we didn't get to do that we wanted to do when we went to Philadelphia, but we couldn't get the rental car. So we squeezed the day itinerary in New York. We squeezed one day from New York in so we could finish up the itinerary in New York that we didn't get to do a few years back. So then and then Monday, June 15, 2026, wake up, 7 a.m., breakfast, check out of hotel. And that's how we're gonna travel, man. So we have to bring one because this one is this one's written in a lot of detail. So we'll probably have to bring one itinerary with us because the old itinerary that we had, it was broken up step by step by step. But I noticed how Daniel did this one. He did this and he wrote a lot on each thing. So instead of saying one, he did it real nice. He broke everything down we're gonna do from the day in dark lettering to every little detail. He broke everything down we're gonna do. And Washington D.C. itinerary.
Yeah, both were rescued. The president did an interview with the Wall Street Journal.
So this is the itinerary. Washington D.C. itinerary.
And all the rest. So
We have a lot of history that we're gonna check out in our nation's capital the week that we're out here. And then we squeezed a day of New York in because we didn't get the chance to do the New York itinerary. We went to Philadelphia, so we got that in. We're gonna do New York first. We decided to get the New York one. We're gonna do New York first. That's what's tomorrow. We're gonna start our vacation off tomorrow. We're gonna start in New York. Daniel wants to start in New York because it's only one day anyway. So we're gonna start. Daniel wants to start in New York, so we're gonna start in New York tomorrow, and we're gonna complete the New York itinerary that we didn't get to do when we were in Philadelphia. So we're gonna finally get to have that dream taken care of. We're gonna have the dream of the New York itinerary accomplished, along with the Washington D.C. itinerary. So it's gonna be nice. This is truly a dream come true.
Even you can't count like Brock Lesnar that already had the a massive following, and you show up, you pay them $1 million. But anybody that started from ground zero, to my fourth fight now, so I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, I would say so. I remember this conversation we had 13 months ago very well, and you told me, hey, I chose to leave PFL because I didn't want to be a PFL champion. I want to be a UFC champion. And dang, man, like a little over a year later, you're in the top 5. Like I doubt you're surprised that you would get here. But if I told you 13 months ago in that conversation that you would be here in this spot, would you have believed me?
I mean, I believe in my skill set at the end of the day. And so, I mean, you could even see after my Contender Series, I said I could be the champion within 2 years. And so things are moving pretty fast, as I predicted. The heavyweight division is just shallow, and that's just the reality of it. But imagine having a war like that in PFL and no one knows about it. Oh.
Right. This guy you found?
I was just thinking about that, man. Like, because I've seen some wars in PFL, and it's like, I don't even remember their names, and so at least this means something.
That fight with Curtis was so insane, man. It was an absolute battle. You get the win, and Curtis got banged up for a bit. I think he's still a little bit banged up, and the fight and your performance was so highly praised by everybody who watched it, and people may not have been loving you during fight week, but good Lord, man, they had to tip the proverbial cap to you no matter who it was. What was that night like for you? Just the walk to the octagon and then just everything that happened in the fight to the aftermath of it. What was that like for you?
Yeah, no, it was interesting because I felt pretty confident, pretty calm, even walking to the octagon. I just remember laughing because they put my rhymes on the Jumbotron. And I was like, yes, because I always do the rhymes, but they never put it on. And then I was like, wow, this is going to be a good night. And then, I felt calm. And I just knew I was going to get after it.
Shoes Shannon got you, huh?
Yep.
You like it? They clean, huh?
Yeah.
Got new shoes. Well, we're in Virginia right now, really, basically. We're in Washington, D.C., but Virginia?
Yep.
Where?
Well, D.C. is its own place.
Yeah.
In D.C., it's not a state; it's its own place. It's now in Maryland, Virginia, those are 2 states.
Remember Shannon said Baltimore's no joke. Baltimore's very bad.
Yeah.
Baltimore. That's where Tank Davis from, right? Because the Baltimore that Shannon was talking about, where is that at? The one that Shannon said Baltimore's no joke.
Yeah.
Baltimore's no joke.
That's about 5 miles from here. 10 miles maybe.
You mean we're right around the corner from Baltimore?
Yeah.
Maryland?
Yep.
Where Tank Davis from?
Yep.
Where Shannon said it's no joke? And Lamont Roach is from where we're at right now, D.C.
Yeah, D.C. is no joke either. Georgetown and Georgetown like the college area.
Yeah.
Arlington, D.C. Metro.
Yeah, right.
We're near the Pentagon. We're like 3-4 minutes from the Pentagon. She's like, shit, I hope you're on the right side of town.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, man. That's crazy, dude. I got the Iversons. Man. And Shannon said Baltimore's no joke, remember?
Yeah.
When he's talking about Tank Davis and Lamont Roach fight, remember?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, he goes, Baltimore's no joke. He goes, remember Shannon goes, I'll never go to Baltimore. Remember?
Yeah.
He goes, Baltimore's no joke. I said, who's from Baltimore? He goes, that's where Tank, remember Shannon goes, that's where Tank Davis from. He goes, that's why Lamont Roach and Tank Davis are really funking right now. Because they're right across the way, they're right across the track from each other. You know what I'm saying? Lamont Roach from DC, where we at now. 5 minutes, 10 minutes from here is Baltimore, where Shannon said it's no joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where Tank Davis from. Look at Shannon got you some new shoes. Look at Shadow got me some new shoes. You know what I mean? Look, I'm gonna wear these tomorrow when we in New York.
Yeah.
The Iversons,
yeah.
boy.
Hell yeah.
Man, we are ready for tomorrow, baby. We are ready. Pair of new shoes for your DC trip by my brother Shadow. My brother Shadow got me some Iversons. Man, we got brand new shoes while we in DC.
14th, Paramount Plus. It's gonna be a massive event, and damn man, what a 13 months it has been for you, and who knows what we're gonna be talking about another 6 months from now. So congratulations on all the success, my man. Thank you so much for the time, and I know you don't.
You can't switch up on Derek Lewis. That was your boy. Now you picking Josh Hokett.
Did you know it was Dana? Did it say like Dana White on the other end? Did you know what was about to happen?
I didn't know what was happening. I thought one of my coaches died because everyone started calling me but my coach, and they ended up calling my wife. And I was just getting out the shower, so I'm coming out butt naked. And she said, it's important that you call my manager or whatever. And so my manager called Dana White, and he put me on three-way, and he ended up telling me the story and stuff like that.
So out of like all the possibilities that phone call could have been, where would you fighting on the White House rank?
Prize Picks is legal out here, bro.
That's right. We're not in California. Yeah. This page has been complete. Pushed back. This is our Thursday, really, because we're going to New York tomorrow. So this is really our Thursday day. Tomorrow we're going to New York, and I think the New York page is in your itinerary. But yeah, we're going to see. Here we go. No. Okay. We're gonna wake up real early tomorrow, man. Go to Union Station. Okay. We go to New York. Our 6:30 ticket. And we're on a 3-hour train ride. We were just talking about how we wanted to be on a train too. We're getting on an Amtrak.
Wow.
Yep. Arrive in New York City about 9:30, 10 in the morning. Right there in Times Square. Now that we know that, we get off the train right there at Madison Square Garden, right in front of it.
No.
And Trump's not going to be there, so we actually see it.
No.
Empire State Building, Top of the Rock. And we want to do that, and the 9/11 Memorial, Statue of Liberty, and Coney Dogs. Take a picture for it's like 4 hours to do you actually go on the boat and all that. There's a couple things. I know we want to go Burners Club, Wall Street if we can, if we have time for that. I know we're gonna get a Aki sandwich. We're gonna go to Brooklyn. That's right. We got to take the subway tomorrow. Get some pizza, get a Aki sandwich, check out Little Brooklyn area, take the subway back to Times Square. Chill out in Times Square for a little bit until our train comes, and that's when we go back to DC. But during the day, we'll find little things to do, try different lunches, different pizzas, definitely.
You got a Burners Club on there, right?
No, I didn't put that in there, but yeah.
So that's the only thing outside of the New York itinerary we're going to add, right?
Yeah.
Okay, outside of this, New York, 1 day, a day, 1 day, a day, and Daniel wants to do New York first because he thinks only in New York, because he feels New York's only a day, 1 day, and this is all going to be all week. He wants to do the New York thing first and get it taken care of first.
Yep.
So the only other thing that's going to be done in New York that's not on this itinerary for New York for 1 day is going to be Burners Cookie Club. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and then
so Thursday will be our Arlington Day. Arlington National Cemetery, probably George Washington's house, I believe. Let me see. The West National Mall. Okay, West National Mall, nice. Changing of the guard ceremony, JFK's gravesite. Get some lunch. Then we'll go to Lincoln and Washington Monument. Okay, tells us how to get there.
What's it
Oh,
called?
the reflecting pool. Cool, that's on here. That's the one they just remodeled. Cool.
Nice. And we should take one itinerary folder binder with us because you have a lot of detail.
Yeah, I was saying either that or take a picture of it, and that way kind of.
Yeah, it would look more like tours. It'd be cool. We don't stand out too much, but it'd be cool. We have one of our itinerary with us.
Right, and then the next day we do the Mount Vernon trip. That which would be Friday. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that tomorrow too. Might switch that. I might switch those days because Friday, if we're going to, I'll have to look at it more. Because we're going to Mount Vernon, that's the opposite way. If it's gonna be on Friday, because the days are they're off because we added New York, right?
Right.
Friday, we kind of want to be in the National Mall area because that's when they're doing the press conference,
Yes, true.
and we don't want to miss that.
So we have to change things. We have to change things around. We can.
We might. I just might switch the day. It'll be
Yeah.
the same thing, but I mean switch the day.
Yeah, but you want to fit it into the way you're going.
Yeah,
You want to fit the way you're going.
Yeah, because
it wouldn't make sense to go here and then go somewhere else, and they're gonna do a bunch of other stuff that day
On
too.
that day, yeah.
You see
So
what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm saying. I think Friday I might do this stuff, and then Thursday do this stuff. Just switch. Yeah.
Okay, but it's cool though because everything's. But it's to let people know how we're traveling.
Yep.
Everything we're gonna do is still
Yeah. But I just switch the day around. That's it.
Okay. And then that's gonna be lunch, then food and stuff.
Yeah, and the press conference, food. Look at the monuments, whatnot.
Right, Abraham Lincoln. I want to go to the Civil Rights Museum.
Central National Mall.
The Civil Rights Museum.
Yeah, that's
I
on
want
here.
to pay respects to Abraham Lincoln and Martin.
Here, that's right here. Holocaust Museum and African American Museum. Now, I didn't know there's a Bible museum. Bill just told us about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I want to pay respects to Martin Luther King too.
Yeah.
And Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln's my favorite president, and Martin Luther King is a favorite Christian man, Reverend.
Yeah.
Who stood up for civil rights for all Americans. A great man. And
wow.
I want to pay respects to Abraham Lincoln. I've always wanted to pay respects to Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King.
Wow, dude.
And all the soldiers from Vietnam and the wall and World War II.
It even shows at George Washington where slaves lived. The slaves living quarters.
Yeah, I want to go there too to pay respects to my people, all the pain they went through. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go there. Remember I kept telling you?
Yeah.
I can't go see the first president and not go see my ancestors who were enslaved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And fucking did whatever they could to even just stay alive and eat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? George Washington was a man of his word. You hear me? George Washington was a man of his word because when he died, before he died, he kept his word. He freed his slave before he died. You hear me?
Right.
I heard about that. You know, because that's just the way it was back then. But he didn't have to, but he did. He was a man of his word. Everyone faces death.
Right.
Everyone faces their maker. You know that man did not want to stand before Christ, not freeing somebody in his life. For all the wrong he may have done.
Right.
You know that.
Right.
But I still want to pay respect. I'm still going to pay respects to George Washington. Why? Because it's the American thing to do. Why? Because he's the first president of our forefathers of this great nation. I might not agree with his politics. I'm pretty sure I don't. I understand it was a different time. But it was a different time. But I will pay respects to George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, and Martin Luther King before I leave here. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Man, you feel me?
Yep.